Traveler, Paimon! Hold on!
Huh? Ayaka?
Something has come up, but you ought not be
Individual request? You mean
Correct. It concerns my mother. This may seem a little sudden, but a few days ago, I was sorting through some old family belongings when I found a notebook that belonged to my mother. She wrote about all kinds of things, mostly of little consequence. But what drew my attention was a name. It is one that I have never heard before, so the fact that she mentions it so frequently...
Probably your mom's best buddy, right?
Never. And although my mother and father passed away, so... I am very curious about this mysterious... According to the notebook, their name is Tsubaki. This seems to have been someone very important to my mother.
Paimon thinks it sounds like a girl.
That's what I thought too.
So what do you want us to... Do you need us to find...
No. Her address is given in the notebook. Please keep everything I have told you in strict The proper course of action would be to involve my brother and visit her together. But he is terribly busy at present, and... On a more selfish note... Exactly. That, and you are also a kind, well-mannered person with a...
You can count on us! We've done greeting gifts before, so we should be able to...
Wonderful! In fact, I was hoping to take...
Oh, we don't mind! We don't mind...
Thank you kindly.
Alright, sounds good. It's a festival promotion. Hey, speaking of, we haven't been anywhere fun since we arrived in Inazuma.
No! What made you think that? Festivals are a common occurrence here in Inazuma. We in the Yashiro Commission are very well... Each season brings its own festival. So, while festivals are undoubtedly joyous and... Oh!
Oh, so you weren't checking...
Welcome! I have all the latest styles. Please take a look. Oh! It's Miss Kamisato, with guests from overseas. Welcome.
Oh! Greetings to you too.
Oh!
Let me see. Oh, it's a... Miss Kamisato, you'd like us to make a kimono following...
Please, if you...
I'm honored that you'd choose Ogura textiles and kimonos for your tailoring needs. However, there is one based on the design. This kind of kimono would require silk made from the silk flower. The majority of Inazuma's silk is imported from Liyue Harbor, but given the current... As you well know, Inazuma is currently under a strict lockdown. In all honesty, the impact on the textiles industry has been quite significant. We're struggling to... But of course, where our customers are able to provide the fabric themselves, we can still...
So you're saying we need to go and buy some silk first?
If even Ogura textiles and kimonos can't get a hold of high-grade fabric...
You could try the International Trade Association. They are a little better connected than we are. The only thing is their prices.
Huh. So even just getting... Wait! The International Trade Association? That's Karisu's thing, right?
It looks like that will be our... Thank you ever so much. Oh, in the meantime, I have one other...
Why is she being so...
Much obliged.
My pleasure, Miss... Honestly, I'm just as...
That Traveler Paimon? Let's... This is it. The International Trade Association.
Okay then, we need to talk to Kurisu, right? Look! There he is!
Ah, looks like we've... Mr. Kurisu, are you alright?
Oh! You're Miss Ayaka from the Kamisato clan. How do you...
Better than you, it appears.
And if it isn't the Traveler, I haven't seen... Thanks again for your help last time.
That's great!
Well, it's embarrassing to admit, but some of the association's...
Which goods were stolen?
It was a batch of high... We imported a big batch of silk from Liyue several years ago. Recently, we heard that clothing stores in the city have more or less sold all their silk stocks. So we figured now would be a good time to bring our batch out of storage. Well,
I also
my apologies. Anyway, there doesn't seem to be much we can do. Perhaps.
I'm afraid I can't intervene in an official capacity.
Of course, I would never.
Huh?
Yes, acting in my own capacity, mind you. Even then, there is no escaping the fact that my every action and word will be seen to reflect on the Yashiro I do so not without reservation, so... That aside, given your position...
We will, but, what if someone high up in the...
Very humorous. Let's not forget...
Whoa, that sent shivers down Paimon's spine!
Mr. Kurisu, I need to know the exact time and location of the...
Thank you so much!
Everyone, please follow me to the scene of...
All right.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have the document.
Narukami Island is up ahead. Cannot pass without a permit.
Here we are. This is where we were robbed.
Hey, look on the ground! What are those?
Huh? Footprints. Very deep ones at that. Leading towards the forest.
Presumably the depth suggests that they were carrying something heavy.
Let's see where they lead.
You think you can get...
Why?
Why wouldn't you trade associate? Face it.
You are despicable.
Hey!
Business?
Pay up.
You're just...
Wait, Mr. Kurisu, please do not pay.
But...
I trust you remember our agreement? If you keep your lips firmly sealed, I choose.
Oh, yes, of course.
Then please stand well back where it is.
It's my lucky day. Say no more! Ha!
Whirling snow! Ha! Ha! Ta! Ta!
Boom!
Unthinkable! Ta!
My
Take
blade!
flight! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! So rude! Ha!
Say no more! Ha!
My apologies! Ta! Ha! Ha! Yeah!
My blade! To move!
Take flight!
Boom!
Ah! Unthinkable! My apologies!
Let's get down to business.
Sakura swirl! Take flight!
Finally.
My apologies! So rude!
Picked the wrong time.
Well, that's
No, please,
Miss Kamisato,
Don't worry. The vagrants left in quite a hurry.
thank you.
You'd best do a
6, 8, 10.
Great! Now we can find...
Buy silk? You mean you need some of the silk here?
This was indeed our intent.
Don't get us wrong, though. That's not the reason we helped you out. Even if it were just a few carrots or... Paimon thinks we're pretty lucky if we arrived any late...
I honestly can't thank you all. Please, say no more. You need silk? I'll pick out a piece.
Thank you, good sir.
Oh, it's free of charge. I could never ask you to pay up.
No, that will never do. Things cost what they cost. Merchants already have enough challenges to deal with. And as Paimon explained, my help was unconditional. There is nothing to feel distressed about, because nothing...
Thank you, I'm
Very well.
See you then!
Traveler, thank you for stepping in to help out.
But how come those...
Perhaps.
It's not every day an important person like you helps out someone like...
Oh, your praise is quite unwarranted. I admit that it did feel strange for me to come to his aid. But this should have nothing to do with identity or social class. As far... I guess that deep down... sorry, I'm getting... Right.
Okay.
back. So,
Yes, they did. Here.
excellent news. I just need to go and take stock of our materials.
They better all be there.
I do hope nothing else. Traveler, on the subject of garments, I've been meaning. It's just, I wasn't sure how you'd feel about the idea of dressing in Inazuma. Oh, are you sure? Is that so? Impressive. So travelers of your stature hold themselves to a dress code as—
More like when you're away from home, you've gotta live by certain rules. But Paimon would still love to check out some Inazuman outfits. Just what is that supposed to mean? They make them in whatever size the customer asks for.
Your interactions are so adorable to watch. Well, if something else I've been wondering is, how do people in other nations dress?
It's so true. People dress. Some people like to wear a hood, some cover up half their face with a mask, some just straight up dress like a peacock. Oh, and some have their tummy on show. Others wear skin-tight leotards and leggings.
Really? So there is no single standard and people just dress however they like? So fascinating. Somehow—
Wait, so you want to dress like a peacock now?
No, of course not. I just mean, I would very much like to travel across the 7 nations and see how people live.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I've checked my inventory.
Thank you. Is there an—
Fortunately not. I have all the materials I need. As for the size, would you like me to go by the dimensions given on the design?
Yes, please.
Understood. I'll get to work short.
Here you go. Is it possible to treat this as an—
Well, luckily, we don't have any other urgents at the moment, so I can begin work right away. It will still take me some time, though, so please come and collect it later. Until then, I'm sure you'll find somewhere nearby to pass the time.
Good idea. Let's check out the whole area. We don't want to leave any loose ends.
For our next stop, I'd like to take you both—
Food?
I thought that there were— Shall we head off?
Yep. Are we here?
Welcome!
Oh,
Miss Kami-san.
I believe we'll be sticking—
Excellent! Traveler. Tiny customer.
Go ahead and take a seat. There is something I need to take care of, but I'll be back momentarily. I just have a few minor—
She sure left in a...
So you Over the years, we Miss Kamisato and her table booking
The first time.
sure does. And I'm probably crossing the line here, but I'm just telling you what others have told me. Apparently, Miss Kamisato doesn't have a lot of friends.
How is that possible? She's so kind.
That's what I used to think too. But it turns out the rules of social interaction are nobody in the neighborhood has a bad word to say about her. They all say she's beautiful, elegant, graceful, not to mention that she belongs to one of the most illustrious clans in the land. But that's just it. People look at her and they see a model of perfection, and they don't feel like that's something they can relate to. So the majority of kids from our ordinary... So you see, on paper, she sounds like a girl everyone would want to get to know. But in practice, she finds it difficult.
Paimon never would...
We don't speak all that much, but we do go quite a way back. I've always admired her for taking on so many so it makes me really happy to anyway. Relax. Consider it a favor for the whole neighborhood.
Huh? That sounded like
I'm so sorry, Traveler. Could you join me over there for a minute? I'm sorry. I didn't want to drag you away all of a sudden.
Oh, so that loud noise we heard came from the...
As you can see, this house is right next to the restaurant. It's where the owner lives. Actually, this whole compound is the family's private property. I asked Miss Kiminami to prepare some ingredients and utensils for me so that I could cook a special
Right! If there's something you want to eat...
Actually, I wanted to cook something as a gift. My mother mentioned in her notebook that... So I thought, if I'm going to meet Tsubaki...
A dish from overseas? So, if so, then we've got lots of options, don't we?
That's what I was thinking. You must have picked up a lot. Can I leave you to finish this task then? Great.
Oh, Paimon knows! There's what? Pizza!
Pizza?
It's an assortment of toppings and sauce spread over...
That does sound... Is the pizza ready?
Please speak to President.
Hi, Traveler. So strange to see... Hi, Traveler.